I am such a fan of the show Shark Tank. So I have a special stream here for you, a special guest that I want to welcome. So let's get started. Let's sway into this awesome stream and this awesome interview we have planned. So I want to welcome to the Sway TV studio for the first time and the first time on Amazon Live, Cressa Peterson. She is the inventor of Shower Toga. She was on season 10 of Shark Tank, made a deal with Mark Cuban. Let's welcome her here into our studio via Zoom. Hello, Cressa. Hello, hello.
Hi. Hi, Tammy. Hi, everybody. I'm so excited to be here with you on Sway TV and Amazon Live. It's very exciting, and thank you so much for having me. You have kind of a big following with all of us Shark Tank and entrepreneurs, so thank you for picking me to be on your show.
Well, it's been really fun. I've been able to interview the executive producer of Shark Tank, Clay Newbill. I've also interviewed...
He loves you.
Yeah, well, he's my old boss, and I love him too. He's a really, really awesome guy. I've also interviewed the Drop Stop guys, and Kimberly Meckwood, who is a friend of yours, and she is the inventor of Click and Carry. So I'm so honored to add you to the list of the Shark Tank interviews, and so happy to have you here. I know a lot of people have a lot of questions for you, so I want to remind everybody that there's a chat here, and feel free to ask questions. I'll relay them to Cressa. We also have a shopping carousel here, and we are featuring the Shower Toga, which is available on Amazon. So it's featured in the carousel, and anybody can click on that at any time and purchase that. Woohoo! Yeah. So let's get started. Why don't you tell us what is the Shower Toga, and how did you come up with this idea?
Okay, so the Shower Toga is the only way to change and shower in public with privacy. The Shower Toga is a 5.5 ounce product that you literally, there's a whole system involved. You just slip it on, you change out of your clothing, and I can show you a little bit more about that when you're ready. And then you can change in it or shower in it, and then you just pack it back up, roll it into its little carrying case, and get dressed, and you're set to go. It's what we call it is a 5-ounce portable locker room. And that's exactly what it is. I invented Shower Toga because I was doing Spartan racing, which is obstacle course races. Some people know them as mud runs, but I was a big Spartan. I still am a big Spartan racer, and I was racing all over the world. Literally, I actually represented the United States in obstacle course racing for one of the races. So I was really active in Spartan racing, and I could not find a way to clean up when we were finished, and nothing existed on the market. When you're done, you're covered in mud and dirt and all kinds of grime, and sometimes we were getting on a plane to go back home, or we were driving 5, 6, 8 hours. There was just no way to clean up. And so I made my first Shower Toga for me, just for me, not to sell as a product. At the time, I was importing horses from Europe. So my job was very, very different than being an entrepreneur and coming up with a product. Was like so far out of my hula hoop, Tammy. So I kind of made a product for me, and people were like, can I borrow that? Can I borrow that? And I would get to a Spartan race, and all of a sudden, I can't find my little thing I made for me anywhere. It's gone. Everybody's passing it around and using it to get cleaned up. And so that's when I realized I had a really kind of ingenious little invention here. So I got a patent, and we have a couple of different patents, and I got that whole process going, and then started running it as a business, did a Kickstarter. That was very successful. And then, we pretty quickly after the Kickstarter, we got on Shark Tank. And now it's just taken off. We've had a lot of different things, as you know, that have really grown from the Shower Toga, not just for Spartan racers, but it's grown into, surfers and hikers and bikers and campers, and even as you know, the healthcare market.
Well, I was actually going to ask you, how long do you think it took from the time you came up with the idea until the time it was actually available in the marketplace? And was it available before you went on Shark Tank, or was that after Shark Tank?
No, it was available before Shark Tank. It took me about 6 months to get through the provisional patent and the beginning patent processes to make sure that we were protected. We did the Kickstarter after that. The Kickstarter was 30 days. That gave me my funding to go ahead and place my first order, and it's kind of like, you're sticking your toe in the water. It's a bit of a gamble. So I got my first order in about 90 days after the Kickstarter. So we were we still are a small startup company in the grand scheme of things, but we were really, really small then, and just trying to kind of market it to other people at the Spartan races. And I was going around at races, and even at the beach. I would be like at the Newport Pier, selling my shower togas out of our rolling, like these fold up rolling carts. I got told to leave the Newport Pier because I wasn't allowed to sell there.
Right.
But no, I was just, I would go, when we would go camping, I would go and talk to people that were outside and show them my product. And that is how I was selling. Certainly in the beginning, it's just, I really believed in Shower Toga, and I saw how much it helped people clean up. And once people tried it, they were sold. They're like, oh my gosh, this is genius. And it just gave me the confidence to really keep pushing.
Well, it's such a great thing for camping, and also to take to the beach with you, because we all know we try to hold a towel around us, and you're risking that it could fall down. So this is great because it has the cord, so it actually stays up there. I see that our mutual friend, by the way, Kimberly Meckwood, who is also another Shark Tank entrepreneur, she's here in the chat, and she's saying, hello, Cressa and Tambi. I love this product, especially for the beach in the summer. It's a must. And I agree.
Yes, Kim is a big fan. Yeah, Kim's a big fan, and I'm a big fan of Click and Carry, because if you're going to the beach and you have your shower toga, you also need your Click and Carry to carry all of your stuff that you're dragging down to the beach.
There you go. Bring all your Shark Tank products to the beach.
Exactly.
But it's great. It's great for the beach. It's great for camping. I mean, I know I do all these things, and I've been in the situation where I need to change. And sometimes, we have to go in the car, but sometimes we don't have the car, and we hold the towel up and the towel doesn't stay. And you've really thought of everything. It has the pockets. Well, tell us about it. It comes with the soap. I have it. Well, we have it behind us, but let's open one. And you want to, while I'm opening it, tell us what it's made out of. Tell us about the different compartments and the holes.
Sure. Well, one of the most, the thing about Shower Toga is there are definitely other changing garments on the market, but there's nothing on the market, and this is what we actually are protected in, that is a water resistant product for changing and showering. So not only can you just simply get in your shower toga and change, but more importantly, you can get in your shower toga. Underneath your shower toga, you're nude. You have no clothes on. Nobody knows. Right. Nobody cares. I literally did this in the middle of Times Square after I went on The View with Mr. Wonderful. Middle of Times Square. No, nobody notices. We have groups of people.
Well, you're in New York.
Exactly. But we have groups of people that do it everywhere. They're at races, at the beach. I mean, it doesn't matter. You're basically still completely clothed. And so what Shower Toga is this coating on the outside is our secret sauce. And a lot of people will ask us, well, why is it silver? I want polka dot, I want zebra print. And I'm like, no, you don't. You think you do because it'd be cute. But this coating took us a very long time to perfect. It is actually a spray-on coating. And the recipe that we came up with after lots of trial and error needed to withstand lots of use. They last for years. I wanted it to be machine washable. I wanted it to wick away water.
Wait a second. This is machine washable, but not the dryer. Not the dryer, though.
No dryer,
dryer.
no, and you don't need to. No, you just take it out, shake it, hang it up, and it's going to be dry in just a few minutes. And so underneath is our actual material. This is our secret sauce. But let me add to that, this silver coating has another purpose besides allowing the shower toga to be highly durable, water wicking. It also works as a replacement for a Mylar space blanket. Totally different use, but an additional use nonetheless. It will keep you unbelievably warm. If you put it on over your clothing in a very cold and windy environment, or you're camping, or you're in a situation where you could get hypothermic and you literally put it on underneath your sleeping bag, it works as a hands-free Mylar blanket as well. And that's why we have some of the metallic properties in it. So there's kind of a method to our madness on the shower toga and all of the uses.
Well, that's so great. That's so great. And so can you share what it's made out of, or is that's a secret? The material.
Well, the coating is definitely proprietary. It's something that's part of our patent.
I understand.
Underneath is just a nylon polyester blend, which really it just helps with keeping it It's like an Eno hammock, okay? But this is our secret sauce. All
right, I won't get it out of you. It's okay.
We have a pot. Well, our manufacturer is actually a global manufacturer. They do a lot of healthcare items and PPE, and I mean hundreds of millions of units. And he's also a very dear friend of ours. And they do a lot of kind of nuclear sciences in the way of manufacturing. So the team we have behind the shower toga is just absolutely top notch. I mean, I'm so lucky to have them all in my corner. We have this little one, you had asked about some of the little details.
Right.
This is a little pocket that goes in the front of your shower toga, and it holds any small this is a biodegradable soap. We also, we love Dr. Bronner's. We are not partnered with them. I would love to be, but we do love their product. Any other kind of little biodegradable soap, this just goes in your little pocket, so it sits in front of you and it has little drain holes. So as you're washing your body, you can just grab into your pocket, wash up, suds up, put it right back into your pocket, so you're not having to pick up your soap off the ground and get it all yucky.
That's so amazing. And then it has holes for your hands. I tried it on, so I saw that. It has holes you can put your hands through so you can wash.
That's your best friend, Tammy.
Yes,
this is your
definitely.
Best friend. And it has what's called a welt pocket, so that when you are actually putting your hands all the way through and reaching into your body to clean up and to redress and to undress, when you're reaching all the way through, it won't gap so that you're exposed to other, your body is exposed. It's basically for a man, it's no different than wearing like a kilt. And for a woman, it's no different than wearing a little like a tube sundress. The difference is you can shower in this, and you cannot shower in a changing towel, and you cannot shower in a kilt or a dress.
Exactly. So women wear it up here, and men wear it down from the waist, and it has the holes so you can reach in and clean your body underneath. And also the pull strap, I see it goes around your neck, kind of keeping it up like a little halter top there, which is just genius. All of this is just absolutely genius, Cressa. I mean,
thank you.
I can relate because I'm a hiker and camper, and I get filthy, so I can relate to being, dirty and wanting to be able to shower out there. And also, I could see, by the way, where are you? You look like you're at the beach. It's so beautiful there behind you.
I am in California right now, in Southern California. It was interesting because before COVID, we were traveling around the country. We have our home base is in Atlanta, Georgia, but we've been traveling around the country in our fifth wheel, which is like a big, huge travel trailer, and we were promoting shower toga. So we've been running all around doing surf events and Spartan races and Ironman races and promoting shower toga, and then COVID hit. So we've kind of planted ourselves here in Southern California for right now. And it also is hugely beneficial that our daughter and our son-in-law live about 45 minutes from here, and we have 2 grandkids.
Oh,
so
wow,
we've gotten
that's
a little
bonus.
spoiled. Yes, yes. And so, so we're in a beautiful Launch Point RV in California, and it's absolutely phenomenal. So I thought everybody might want to see it.
I'm jealous. It looks so nice. Well, I'm here in Los Angeles too, but I'm in a studio. I wish I could be out there in the RV near the beautiful scenery with you, but it's perfectly appropriate.
Well, hang up and drive on over, girl.
I'll see you in an hour or two, right? I love that. That's the great thing about living here in LA. We can drive to these great places. I'm out there all the time.
Totally.
I mean, for those of you who know me, I'm always road tripping, going somewhere. So I can relate to all of this. So cool.
You are an adventurer. I have followed you long enough to know you are an adventure girl.
I am an adventure girl. That exactly suits me. And that's why I call my stream On the Go with Tambi. So this is perfect. You and I are alike like that. Let's talk about Shark Tank for a minute. Tell me about the process, the audition process. How long did it take from when you decided, hey, I want to audition to Shark Tank? Like, what happened next? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Oh, sure. Absolutely. So it was kind of funny because when I first decided that, I was going to go ahead and pull the plug and do the patent, which, to be honest with you, it was expensive, and I'm not a wealthy person. I'm a working person. I've been working since I was 14 years old. And I'm just a worker bee. So to spend, the thousands and thousands of dollars on the patent was a huge gamble for me. And I told my husband, I'll never forget, we were at El Jinete Mexican restaurant in Woodstock, Georgia. And I remember it clearly. I looked at him and I said, I'm going on Shark Tank. And he looked at me and he looked at my margarita and he went, okay. Yep, you're going on Shark Tank, honey. And I went, no, I'm getting on Shark Tank. And in my mind, from that moment, I was a giant fan of the show, but I was going to get on Shark Tank no matter what. And so I applied, and here's a little bit of a funny story about that. I applied online. And in the beginning, I never went to an open casting or anything. I applied online, and then I went straight to the gym to work out. And I remember I was ordering a smoothie at the gym, and I get a phone call, and Tambi, it wasn't more than maybe 2 hours after I had applied, and this one of the castings said, hey, we're calling you about your application. And I thought, oh, I filled out a scam thing. Like, I just Googled and then filled out some kind of scam thing and didn't realize it. So I was kind of rude to her because I was like, okay, yeah, all right, whatever. And she's like, no, it really is. I said, I just filled that out. She goes, no, I'm not kidding. It really is. Like, okay, seriously? And so I was like, oh my gosh. So for me, I decided at that point that, oh my gosh, I'm going on. They're probably going to want me to come out next week. And that's not how it works. But when you don't know that, you don't know that. You don't know that you get that first call, and it doesn't mean you're just going to Culver City. No, that's not how it works. It took me 16 months from that phone call to end up actually getting on. And even that was a touch and go. Like, okay, you're not ready yet. Well, maybe you are. Well, you're not. Maybe you are. Well, you're not. And then finally at the end, they came back and they told me once again, you know what? We're so sorry, but Clay and Max and Yun they don't feel like you're ready. And we were really close. We had gone through all of the different stages. And I'll never forget telling my precious casting girls, Heather, Zoe, and Mindy, I was like, no, you're not cutting me. Nope, not happening. I'm coming no matter what. Right. I will be there. And, they're laughing and I'm like, just do me a favor. Let's just keep a phone call for next week. Like, I don't care. You could just call me and say, how's your Friday? But please just give me a call for next week. And for me, personally, that kind of tenacity and passion paid off. And they allowed me to come out to Culver City, where I met Clay and Yun and Max. And they let me shoot. So I feel so honored. I love everybody at Shark Tank so much. It is such an authentic show. Anybody that thinks Shark Tank isn't 100% authentic, you are totally wrong, 100% totally wrong. There's nothing more
I
authentic
know.
than
I've
I've
actually
ever experienced
been
at
down
Shark
there
Tank.
twice. I've seen 2 tapings, so I know how it works. Kimberly
Very
says,
cool.
by the way, Kimberly says, I love this. She will not take no for an answer. All your tenacity paid off, definitely. I also want to say
Yes.
that Aaron is watching from Ireland, and he says this is a great product. And we have Sherilyn watching from South Africa in the house here. So we have some people watching from all over the world. That's what happens on Amazon Live, Cressa. People are watching from all over here. So really
I
great.
have to say something really quick about Ireland. I had a meeting yesterday with a big executive team from Medline, and we were discussing the different countries where we've sold shower togas. Do you know we've sold shower togas all over the world? We have not sold one shower toga to Ireland yet. That actually came up yesterday.
Oh my God, how ironic that someone is watching from Ireland. Erin, can you help her out? I was going to actually ask you what other
that was
countries.
weird.
I know, maybe it's a sign. Ooh,
Maybe.
it's a sign. I was going to ask you what other countries, where do you have shower toga?
We actually sell a lot in Canada.
Okay.
I would say, Canada is a giant market for us. And believe it or not, our third country would be Australia. We sell quite a bit in Australia. And then after that, it would be Israel.
Really interesting. That's
Yes.
really interesting.
Yes.
Someone's asking if you sell shower toga in Norway.
Well, hey, we will sell shower toga anywhere that somebody wants to buy a shower toga. You can buy it, on our Amazon. Of course, if Amazon doesn't offer in the European countries, you could order off of our website, certainly. But Amazon should be able to cover everybody, in all of those different areas. We sell all over the world. I would love to sell shower togas in every section of the earth. I'm open to it.
Well, you know what? There's need for it everywhere. It doesn't really matter where you are. So that's perfect. No. I want to get back to the Shark Tank experience for you. So 16 months to get on.
Yeah.
So where were you when you got the call that you were going to be on? What were you doing when you got that call?
In the IKEA parking lot in Los Angeles.
You were in the IKEA parking lot when you got the phone call. I love it.
Yeah, because Tambi, as crazy as it sounds, I wasn't kidding when I told them, I'm coming on. They could have just called the police, I guess. But we left Colorado and we drove here not knowing if they were gonna actually end up giving me some time to shoot. And I thought, worst case scenario, we'll spend some time out in California, but I wanted to be right here. So if they did call me, I was like, I'm not in Atlanta. No plane ticket needs to be purchased.
Right.
I can be there in 45 minutes. And of course,
just,
again, that's some
park
naive.
your RV in the Sony parking lot and just hang out there. I'm here.
But Tambi, we actually did park our 40-foot fifth wheel in the hotel parking lot in Culver City.
I love
at the hotel. Yes.
I love it.
True story. Yep.
I believe it. You're right there. Hey,
Mindy,
I could be there in 5.
Mindy will probably remember that, trying to figure out how do we coordinate with this hotel to park a 40-foot RV for 5 days in a parking lot in Culver City.
That's great. Well, Mindy, in case people are watching and don't know, Mindy is the casting director of Shark Tank, and that's who she is referring to. I love that. What a great story. All right, so now you're on Shark Tank, and you made a deal with Mark Cuban. So what was going through your head? How did you feel when you made that deal with him?
It's so interesting because I was so nervous. As soon as I got checked into a hotel, that made it feel more real. they were paying for my hotel, so I went, well, maybe it's going to happen. I was really nervous. I have to say that 3 or 4 days before we actually shot, I'm not sure if I slept more than a couple of hours. But the second I walked through those doors, the nerves were gone. They were gone. I don't know what it was. I was like I was so happy to be there, and I saw all the sharks, and my nerves just left. And I thought, you know what, Cressa, this is it, babe. You worked your, you know what, off to get here. And now you just better have a good time with it, have fun with it, embrace this moment, because this is one of those things that you're going to remember on your deathbed as a beautiful, wonderful memory of hustling and working hard, and you got here. And no matter what happens, you better enjoy this, because it's important to enjoy the things you work so freaking hard for. And I just had a blast. I wasn't nervous in the least until I left. And then I got really nervous again when we were done. I was like, what just happened? Oh my gosh, I just hugged Mark Cuban. Oh my gosh, Mark's my partner. Holy cow. Like, and then I got nervous again. So it was fun. I mean, I had a good time. Like, Kevin and I argued the entire time. Mr. Wonderful and I, we just bantered and argued the whole time. And now I've seen him. Yeah, I've seen him several times since then, and we have so much fun. He is so much fun. He's a
Wonderful,
great
right?
guy. He really is a ton of fun. We've had a really good time. I mean, he's no Mark Cuban, but he's a lot of fun.
Of course not. I like how you did that. He's no Mark Cuban. So
Right.
what's it been like to work with Mark? What is the most valuable thing you have learned from Mark Cuban?
The most valuable thing that I've received from Mark Cuban, to be honest with you, is him and his team. It's not just Mark. Mark has a giant team underneath that I lean on them. And I mean, you know, there's John and Q Harrison and Stefan and Steven and, you know, all this whole team that's with Mark, that you have a question, you can reach them, and you can reach them quick. Here's the other thing that people are always surprised to learn about Mark, and I'm not exaggerating. I can contact Mark, and within 5 to 10 minutes, unless the Mavs are playing, then it'll be a couple of hours, he gets back with me. I could literally message him right now, and within 5 to 10 minutes, he would answer me back. That's unheard of, and most people almost don't believe it. But it is absolutely true. If you have a quick question and you're not wasting his time, and you're like, hey, you know, this has gone on with this and this and this, what do you think? He'll give you the answer. And I mean, it's quick. But he's also built this giant team underneath him that have taught me. Okay, so I've told Mark this before. If I had known going in to Shark Tank what I was going to get out of Mark Cuban's team, I would have done it for no money. I absolutely would have given him the same percentage for zero money.
Mark,
I mean,
I'm listening?
I didn't know that. I know, I already got the money, but I would have, no question about it. I would have done it all day long for no money. I mean, obviously, Mark just really does take care of his entrepreneurs. As long as you're working hard, you do what you say you're going to do, and I do.
I can tell, and I've also seen your Instagram, and I could tell, like, he did a little video for you a couple days ago,
yes,
and it was amazing. He's a good guy. I met him when I got to go down there. I don't know if he'll remember that, but I did meet him, and I could tell. So we have another Mark here. Mark in the chat is my boyfriend. He loves your confidence, and he is a hiker and camper. He hiked to Mount Everest Base Camp, and he loves this. I shared with him about your shower toga. So
he's serious. That's like on a bucket. That's big time.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm impressed. That's seriously big time.
He's serious. So he knows about your product and thought it was very genius. So I wanted to share that with you. So how is your life?
Thank you.
Yes, he's listening. So how is your life changed since Shark Tank?
I'm way busier now. I mean, it's funny because I thought I worked hard. You know, I worked, 50, 60 hours a week, and I thought I worked really hard. And then after Shark Tank, the thing about Shark Tank is it doesn't mean, that I'm on a yacht in my Jimmy Choos and my martini and my gold chains. Okay, that's not accurate at all under any circumstances. But what it does mean is that you have a lot of opportunities, and it takes a lot of time to vet the opportunities that come up because unfortunately, 80 to 90% of the things that come up aren't really valuable opportunities for you. But those, 10% of the opportunities that come up are hugely valuable. like growing on Amazon. I mean, the way I've been growing on Amazon with help from Mark's team is something I couldn't have done without
audio's out.
Shark
It just
Tank.
Conked.
So it's just been, my life has just changed in that I'm actually probably working 80
Just went
hours
dead
a
on
week
me. I didn't
instead
even
of
do anything. Huh?
50 or
I don't
60
hear her
hours
in
a
my
week.
headset anymore.
But it's been a ton of fun, and I'm just so grateful for the experience. My life has just changed in that I'm actually probably
Can you come help me? Because I didn't move.
80 hours a week
It just
instead
popped.
of 50 or 60 hours a week. But it's amazing. I think we're having a tiny bit of technical difficulty, but we'll get there.
Do you hear it, yes or no?
Hey, Cressa.
Yes.
Hello. Okay. So I want to remind everybody watching that your shower toga is available on Amazon, and there is a carousel connected to the show, so anybody can click on that at any time. And in fact, I'm going to take a minute to share that with everybody real quick. So let's
Please.
let's sway over to the carousel for a second. And you have a video, so let's share the video, and then we can talk about how it works.
Awesome.
All right. All right, guys, so this is the shower toga in the carousel here. It's available on Amazon. It's being featured throughout this entire stream, and it is an Amazon choice item, and we're going to share the video that is connected to your Amazon page with everybody now.
I think the name needs to change.
Well, I don't want to bring germs home from work, so I think the Get Home Clean toga is perfect.
No. Let's call it the Clean Outdoor Adventures toga.
Let's call it the I can't make it to dinner toga.
Those are some great names, everybody, but my family and the Shower Toga team, including Mark Cuban, all agree. The name is staying. This is the Shower Toga.
I love your video. I love that, and that is connected to the Amazon page. And it's so cool that there's so many Shark Tank items on Amazon.
It's the best.
It's amazing. That's why I got so
Yes.
fascinated with all of it, because I knew Kimberly, and then I saw that the click and carry was on there, and then I was doing a little investigation. I'm like, well, my goodness, there's so many items from Shark Tank on here. So that is so
Yes.
wonderful. How has it been to work with Amazon? What's the best thing about being a seller on Amazon?
Well, Amazon is obviously a global company. Amazon is the future, and it's a beautiful future. Amazon makes things incredibly convenient for everybody. Think about it. When I think about it, I'm 53 now. So when you think about maybe 20 years ago, and I needed to get diapers, okay, planning ahead, it was like night and day different. If I want to send a gift to somebody, you go to the store, you buy a gift, you wrap the gift, you ship the gift. You're talking about weeks in advance, years ago. Amazon now not only can do all those things for you, but they learn what you like. So you get introduced to things like, for example, hey, you looked at this tent. Maybe you would like this shower toga as a gift. You looked at these bath bombs. How about you check out this lotion? People think sometimes that, data is our enemy. It's not. Data is our friend. It actually makes your life so much easier. And as soon as you kind of embrace the fact that life can be a lot easier if you just kind of, let it help you, I feel like Amazon just does that better than anybody else. Well, there's nobody even close, is there, Tambi?
No, it's amazing, and you get it like in a day or 2 days, maybe. It's incredible. It's really incredible.
Yeah.
What are the last 3 things you purchased on Amazon?
I purchased, it's right over there. I purchased a body. Hold on, I have to look. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh, look at that view behind her. Wow, that is amazing.
Okay. I do not know these people at all. I've never talked to them. I don't even know if I can recommend this product yet.
Okay.
But I purchased a Body Boss 2.0 because the gyms are, I don't want to go to
Okay,
the gym
we've
yet.
highlighted that. We featured that Body Boss right here on Sway TV. I kid you not. We did.
I just bought it. Okay, so everybody's gonna think that's a setup.
No,
Oh my
no
gosh,
setup.
I swear.
Total
I
coincidence.
swear to you, that was not a setup. Not at all.
Oh my
Okay,
God,
that's
that's
hilarious.
brilliant. Hilarious.
Okay, so that's the last thing I ordered, and then I ordered oil for my lanterns. I keep lanterns out here, and then I always get tons and tons of the Vicks eucalyptus shower bombs. They are always in my shower, no matter what. Vicks eucalyptus shower bombs.
Love that.
They are amazing. And then before that, I have to say two more things, if you don't mind.
Go for it.
Would never let Kim's like, I'm going to send you Click and Carry. I was like, no, I'm going to buy Click and Carries. I'm going to support small business.
Oh, very nice.
I ordered Click and Carries, and then I also ordered a adorable costume for my little Chihuahua from Pandaloon.
Oh, that's another
Pandaloon-
Shark Tank entrepreneur.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, and I got Philip the lion. It's like he's white and tan, and it's this little lion, and it's hilarious. And he loves to chase the ball, and so we throw the ball, and he has this little lion costume, and we took videos of him day before yesterday. It was a riot. So I gave you 5 things I ordered off Amazon, and that's probably like in the last week.
Amazing. Well, we featured Click and Carry, as you know. We continually talk about Amazon Shark Tank items here, but the Body Boss, we featured that last week because I remember sharing that video. So that is just such a coincidence. It looks like
That's
a
really
great
funny.
item. Yeah, for sure.
I saw it actually on Amazon, but I actually saw it in like a lightning sale, I believe it was. And that's when and it got recommended to me because if I was looking for some of the adjustable weights, so I don't have to carry around a bunch of dumbbells as we're camping.
We have that
And then
too. We've had that also. Aquafit. Akiva Fit. I think it's
great.
Akiva Fit. Yeah. With the adjustable.
That's
yeah.
hilarious. Yeah.
We're
So I
up
was
on
just
everything
looking-
here at Sway TV.
I was going to say, Sway's got it covered.
Sway has got it covered. That's exactly right. Yeah. Woo-hoo. Love that.
That's funny.
Yes. Well, I love that you're purchasing the Click and Carry and supporting the small businesses. What do you think?
Absolutely.
What do you think is the key to a successful business?
Just actually really caring. I mean, like our customer service is absolutely second to none. People get shocked all the time. They're like, if we have any customer service issues, it gets sent over to me. I'll email people back myself. I've called people if there was an issue. They, with USPS for a while there during COVID, so many packages got lost. I was actually doing investigations for people through USPS, so
Wow.
they didn't have to hold for 2 hours. I think it's just really caring about the customers. I mean, I appreciate it when people spend their hard-earned money with my product because I know how hard it is. I mean, money doesn't grow on trees, The shower toga lasts for years and it's a gigantic value for what you get, but it's still money that somebody had to work really hard for. And so, when they buy from me, I feel like I have it sounds kind of cheesy, but I feel like I have like a new friend. And it just means a lot to me. I mean, it really does. People have no idea. Every time you get an order, every time I check my Amazon, which I check at the end of every single day, it just brings a smile to my face when people leave me these beautiful reviews. Our reviews are amazing.
Yes,
I mean,
they
they're all
are.
so good. And I just think to myself, I love them for being part of my journey. It means a lot.
I can
And
tell.
I think that's the key to any success. I mean, and also I think a lot of it is giving back and being in the moment, never ever being greedy, seeing where you can help situations. And, as we did a huge healthcare donation. We donated and discounted over $100,000 in shower togas to
Well, I was
healthcare
going to
workers.
ask you about that. Can you tell us about that? This is amazing. Everyone needs to listen to this.
It was one of the most rewarding things I've ever done, besides getting married to a wonderful husband of 30 years and having my 2 beautiful children and my grandchildren. But from a business standpoint, as a small woman entrepreneur, I have to say the thing that is at the top of my list as the most rewarding thing would have to be just deciding that, you know what, we've got $150,000 in shower togas sitting in our warehouse. COVID has hit. It's going to be a really cruddy spring and summer. Nobody was getting out. You know, this was when COVID first hit. And people had been tagging us that already owned shower togas. And primarily they were like Spartan racers who also happened to be nurses or doctors or first responders. And they're like, look what we're using our shower toga for now. And Caitlin on our social media team was getting tagged. So I told Caitlin, let all those people know if they have colleagues that work with them, directly with COVID patients, that to message us and we'll send them a free shower toga. And then $10,000 of shower togas left within like 2 days. And I actually had to talk to Mark and I'm like, okay, this kind of escalated. I'm really sorry. Like, is this okay? And Mark is amazing. He goes, Cressa, we'll figure it out. He said, just keep it going if you want to. And I said, no, I want to. I said, I have all this inventory. And in my mind, I know it sounds super dramatic, but I'm like, we're all going to die anyway. Everybody gets a shower toga if you need one. You know, it was just dramatic at the time. So we got involved with the Georgia Pandemic Board, with different hospitals, doing donations to all of their team that were working with the respiratory therapists, just so that they could get done with their shift. And literally, they were showering in their car in the parking lot. And it ended up, after a while, after about $30,000, you know, that pretty much was tough for us. So we raised about $20,000 after that in private donations. And then we did another almost $50,000, and then we had to stop. We just, $100,000 in discounts and donations was about
that's
all we could do.
Amazing, Cressa. And Rosalinda, who's one of our dear viewers, she said, oh my God, you are amazing, Cressa. Bless your heart. That's really amazing. She has donated.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you. But I also appreciate the people that had them already, that were, I'd love to take all the credit, and I take the credit for doing the donations, but it was my customers that showed me the use for it.
Well, definitely
I appreciate them.
And so let's talk about how someone can change out of it. So you also sell, I saw, a container that holds the water to shower. Can you tell us about that? Yes.
Sure. Yeah. We have a couple of different water sources. And what I always tell everybody is when you're using a shower toga, you can use any water source. You can use a hose at your campground. You can use a beach shower at Huntington Beach. You can use a bottle of water after a long hike and you've tailgated and you've kept the bottle of water in the dashboard of your car. Make sure it's not too hot because they get really hot. You can use any water source, but in order to make it more convenient, we have a product on our website, which is an attachment to a bottle top. And you can just kind of you attach it to a bottle top, it makes a shower. And then we also have a pump sprayer that is, but you can, honestly, Tammy, you can use a camping shower. I do like to let people know that you don't necessarily have to spend money on the water source. You really can get a 2-liter bottle of water or of soda or whatever, and then fill it up with water, keep it in your car, and just pour it all over yourself with a shower toga, and you don't have to spend any additional money. Some people like to use, camping wipes, like the wipes, but they're able to undress completely and then reach in and get their body all clean with the wipes. There's so many options. I just want to make sure people understand there's tons of options. You don't have to pick just one at any one time.
Well, and you don't always have a water source. Sorry, my New York accent is coming out when you're out there. So you have a top that fits on to your water bottle, and you can change.
That's correct.
Yes, that's very cool. I saw that, and that's all there. on the website, which is so great.
One thing I will say is we don't sell these personally, but on Amazon, they also sell collapsible water bottles that you use for camping. So when we went hiking in Tahoe, and we were actually off grid for 3 days, and what we did is we carried the collapsible water bottles in our backpacks. And so and other people were on the same trail. So you'd run into other people. Sometimes you're kind of camping next to other people. And all we would do is we would fill up. We have a video of me filling up the collapsible water bottle in the stream right there in Tahoe, let it get, in the sun for a little while, and then use my shower toga to clean up with it. The collapsible, again, we don't sell those, but those are also a really good option when you're, when weight is a big issue.
And what about the size? This is a one size fits all. So I read that it's from kid to adult.
Absolutely. So it's a one size fits most. And what I will say is one thing I really learned going through the healthcare donation campaign that we did is that we have a huge audience that is over what society considers the extra large categories. And so we're actually working on a size to accommodate those customers as well. The shower toga is actually 66 inches in circumference. So it will definitely, I'll give you an example. I have a shower toga ambassador. His name is Wesley. Wesley is 6'5", and Wesley I'm not sure exactly what his weight is, and probably I shouldn't even say that because he may not want that, but he was so motivating to me. I picked him as my very first ambassador because he did Spartan races and he had lost over 100 pounds. And he was probably in a 400-pound weight range and had plenty of room in the shower toga. But that kind of gives people an idea. It's 66 inches in circumference. Those toggles really cinch up the shower toga so that it can fit children 4T up to what is generally extra large. And we hope in the next couple of months we'll have a size that is, more like an 88 in circumference. And that would be the XXX large and up category.
Right.
For women, they fit up to 6'3". Gabby Reese, the famous volleyball player, has a shower toga, and she's quite beautiful and tall. And for men, there is no size, there is no height. There's nobody that's too tall for a shower toga who's a man.
Well, and you also have the pull at the top, so you can make it fit you for a woman around here, which is important.
Yes.
So Mark, by the way, my boyfriend is saying he has the collapsible jug and the water thing in his car. Of course he does.
He does.
Of course he does.
He does.
Yes. That's funny. And Aaron, who's watching from Ireland, is asking about a hood. Would you ever consider adding a hood to it so if you were out in the rain, you could cover your head?
Haven't, but I'm always open to other ideas. I love it when people give me great ideas, especially for the warm issue. I think that Aaron is meaning for the Mylar blanket replacement, not so much for the showering issue, but for the Mylar blanket replacement use for shower toga, hood is definitely a good idea. Oh, great. Now they're going to want royalties.
But what about other products for the future? Do you have any other plans? Like what's next for shower toga?
We do. We're actually working right now, and we're just finalized the patent on our biodegradable shower toga. Now, the biodegradable shower toga is going to be used for disaster relief through Red Cross and FEMA and government agencies, as well as we did a test in the Army. One of the things that was incredibly important to me, we actually tested in the Army about a year and a half ago. I was offered to sell within the stores. They have kind of, like a Costco that's on site for the Army, the Navy, different military. But it was really important to me that shower togas were issued. I think our men and women, I didn't want them to buy them. I wanted them to have them issued. That was very important to me. So we're working on the biodegradable version right now for, because we wanted to make sure shower togas last forever. If you have a military or a disaster relief application, I needed to make sure that they broke down so it wasn't an environmental challenge for Mother Earth. And so that product should be launched in the next 2 months.
Well, this is so
that's
exciting.
exciting.
You came up with this idea because you were doing Spartan races, and now you're
I know.
using it for COVID healthcare workers and for disaster relief. So really amazing. Your journey is fascinating and amazing. So I just applaud you for that.
Crazy.
You are an amazing
Crazy.
person, and it's such an honor to have you here today at Sway TV with us. So for those of
It's
you
an
guys
honor
who
to
are
be
just
here.
tuning in, I just want to say we are talking to Cressa Peterson. She is the inventor of the shower toga, as featured on Shark Tank, and she is right here with us via Zoom, but also in California, where I am, talking to us about her journey, how she came up with the idea, and her journey to Shark Tank. She's made a deal with Mark Cuban, and we've been talking about what's next and all sorts of great stuff from Cressa. So how about you show us how we put it on? Would you like to just give us a little demo, and then maybe I'll put mine on here as well?
Sure. Okay, so is everybody ready for this? I'm about to get
We are
undressed
so
in front
ready.
of all these people.
I'm giving you the
so I'm
single
gonna
shot for this.
Okay, this is hilarious. Okay. So what we're gonna do actually is we're gonna pretend like I am really, really dirty, or like I've been at the beach all day, okay? So I have my shower toga. I took it out of my little mesh bag. Like you see, it comes in the little mesh bag. Comes with a little bar of soap, and it is so simple. You step in to your shower toga. You take your top toggle. You have 2 toggles at the top here. Can you see that? You take the first toggle and you're going to tighten it right underneath, for women, right underneath your breasts. Okay? Take your soap, put it in your little pocket here. All right, now all you do
Great.
is put it right underneath your shirt, okay? Now I'm gonna show you 2 different ways. If you have on a regular shirt, you're just gonna take it and you're gonna pull it up. I have a lot of people ask me, what if I have on a bra or a workout top or a sports bra? So here you go. Gonna show you that. You take it, put it right underneath your bra here, put your hands, pull it right up over your breast. Now, on the top, you are undressed. Now this, like Tammy was mentioning to everybody, is a second toggle. This is really more for insurance. I'll be honest with you, I don't use it anymore because I'm a professional. But this is just your insurance, and it goes right behind your head, and it just locks it in place. After you've used the shower toga 2 or 3 times, you won't use this, but it's there for protection if you feel more comfortable. Now, you're going to reach through what I was showing you before, which is your side opening that have the little privacy panel. But look at this. Check this out. See? Up underneath here. Now, ta-da! Gone. Now you're naked. No one knows.
She's amazing.
No one cares. You're just like in a space, funny looking dress. Nobody cares. Now you can take a bottle of water. You can take any water source, your hose, and all you do is you just spray yourself. The water drips down underneath here. You take your water bottle, your hose, put it in here, wash off your whole body. All right, just like this. Grab yourself, put it under here, suds up, right? Suds up, wash off, same way. You know, you can pull this out, get it all underneath here. You get totally clean 100%. You take your towel, put it up under here, and you dry off your body. As you dry off your body, you're drying off the inside of the shower toga. It just wicks water away. Okay, now you're clean. You're dry. You're going to go have some drinks. You're going to go meet the grandkids. You're going to go out to dinner or go shopping. But you have to get redressed, right? Okay, so all you're going to do is you reverse the same process. You grab what's going to be your new clean clothes. We're going to pretend like that's what these are. Put them up onto your feet. Reach through. Side openings, your best friend.
This is so
Pull it up.
great.
See? Now I have my pants on. So you say, now, how are you going to get that sports bra back on, Cressa? I'm going to show you. Toggle overhead. Boom. Done. Sports bra. Right over. Put it over your chest. No big deal. Pull down. Boom.
Amazing.
Done. Put on your other shirt. You can put on a dress. You can put on anything. Really, obviously, there's nothing you can't put on. Right over it. Pull it off then. And there's more. I feel like I'm on some kind of like as seen on TV thing. So now what you're going to do is you take your shower toga, tighten it up all the way on one end. Use your toggle, okay? Now it's locked into place. This now turns into a bag for all of your sandy, dirty,
Fabulous.
your wetsuit, your beach clothes, your Spartan gear, your muddy shoes. Doesn't matter what it is. Put them all in there, tighten it up, tighten your toggle on the bottom, and you have a bag. The silver is going to keep your car clean. Throw it in your bag. Your car's not going to get all
Wow.
sandy and wet and dirty. And then when you get home, all you're going to do is undo that toggle, dump all your stuff in the washing machine, put the shower toga in right after it. And that's one of the reasons why it was so good for decontamination after any kind of COVID shifts, because people were literally able to get clean like that before they went back into their home.
Amazing. That was
there's
the
a whole
best
season
demo
in there.
ever. Best demo ever. I loved it.
It's
Everyone
so
loved
easy.
it. Erin in Ireland says, I love it. Gina, our friend Gina in New York says, OMG, this is so good. I need this. So anybody can buy this right here. There is a carousel attached to the show. Click on the shower toga and you can have this. It's going to last you forever. I have it here. I'm so excited. I would like to put it on as well. So I may not be as graceful as you doing it, by the way. Oh, we could do it outside.
It's okay.
Yes. Oh, okay. I'm getting the word from my producer that next time I can do it outside and demonstrate it. Oh, okay. Well, but I want to put it on here. By the way, I need the confidence. You're good. You're good. You don't have to wear the thing around your neck.
Exactly. And that's why we made that, is because it takes a couple of times. And we tell people all the time, practice a few times. And then they go, oh, I get it now. And it just
Sure.
takes a couple of times.
I don't think I would be so confident. I would need a few times. I think I need the security of having the rope around my neck. You're good. You're a pro, obviously. And Nate says looks amazing. And Gina says they have
Thank you.
showers outside where I go, and I just keep a towel in front of my son to hide.
Yes.
But the towel, the thing with the towel is it can fall down. This is going to give you
And
some
you can't,
security.
yeah, you really can't shower with a towel on. Your towel's going to get wet. So, I mean, it's just,
Right.
it's one of those products. It's hands-free. You can actually wash your whole body. And it's so interesting. We have people at races that finish using the shower toga. And I'm not kidding. They then go get their beer, put on their flip-flops. I've had friends drive home in their shower togas. They just don't put their clothes back on.
I was going
They're
to
like,
say,
"Why would
you
I?"
look like you could go out in it. It looked great on you. It's like a sundress.
Hey, Joy Bear on The View actually told me when we were on The View that she was going to wear it to the Emmys.
I
but
heard
she didn't do
her.
it.
I heard her say she was going to wear it to the Emmys.
But she didn't do it. I'm going to have to talk to Joy.
I just put on your Jimmy Choos with the shower toga and you're ready to go.
Exactly. It was funny when we had our Shark Tank preview party, we had a toga party. So everybody wore their shower togas and had like Greek headbands
I
and little,
love that.
every single person wore their shower toga, because the men, which I didn't show, but the men do the exact same thing. They just wear it around their waist. It's so much easier for them. So much easier.
Definitely. Well, Gina, by the way, Gina in New York, she's also one of our dear viewers. She said, I just bought it because she goes to the beach club in New York and she's got a young son. And Erin.
Thank you, Gina.
Yeah, thank you, Gina. And Erin, who is in Ireland, says, OMG, there's so many multi-uses for this product. Showering in public, coverage, blanket, bag, and now a dress. Ha ha. So that's what we were just saying. It's good enough to wear to the Emmys. At least that's what Joy Bauer says.
Exactly. I love it, Erin. Thank you. You are so right.
And he's in Ireland, and that you said that's the only country that doesn't have it. So we need help, Erin. Let's get it in Ireland.
We totally need to connect.
You know, I was actually just going to mention this is also great for the locker room. If you want to change in the locker room and you're shy and you don't want to, you're out there with everybody, you can cover yourself up in the locker room as well. There's so many uses for this, Cressa. This is amazing.
There really is. I've actually gotten emails from a number of parents from kids that have different types of disabilities who are very uncomfortable with changing in a locker room situation. And it's funny because the negative feedback from that has been, oh, well, now they're going to get bullied because they're using a shower toga. No, that's actually not how it works. When you have a child that is autistic, and there's several examples that come to mind, but they will not undress. And sometimes they get in trouble in school for not undressing during athletic or PE. And I've had so many just tear-jerking emails from parents that said, my son or daughter will use a shower toga. They will not get undressed, and now they're not getting in trouble anymore, and they're not getting detention. And look, I'm not saying shower toga is
so nice.
It's the answer to all of those things. But if it helps somebody feel a little bit more comfortable in situations. I have a lot of people that use them in the gym, just like you said, Tambi, because look, I don't want to just strip down in the gym. I mean, everybody's different. I get that. And I'm not saying it's anything to be ashamed of. I'm just saying that everybody has their different comfort level, and that's okay.
Yeah, well, of course.
And so for the people that don't want to just, I had a double mastectomy. And so right after that surgery, I was, for the first time in my life, more aware that wasn't something I wanted to share when I was at the gym. At the time, I didn't have the shower toga, but I wish I had, because I would have used it after then, in between all my different surgeries for breast cancer. I would have used it in order to change and not be trying to find a place to go in a corner, because I just wasn't ready to share that part of my life with strangers yet.
Understandable. Well, maybe even gyms could keep this in the locker room with the gym, do a deal with the gym, and then everybody has it. So it's not just like one person. Everybody can use it and feel comfortable. Well, this is really great. And a lot of people, like even Gina's saying, I personally would never get naked in a gym, but if you had this, you can make that change and not have to worry about it. You're helping people.
You can
it's
go
really
anywhere.
Wonderful. It is. It's great.
Yeah, we have a lot of truckers. As soon as when COVID hit, all of the showers and some of these large, diesel trucking stations shut down. So we all of a sudden became kind of inundated with these men and women who are getting all of us supplies. They're basically like saving our lives and getting food to the grocery stores
through the night, and they can't rinse off.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right. Exactly. So it's just been, it's just been such a blessing. It really has. I mean, it sounds so cliche, but it is just
you're
so
helping
rewarding.
People. You're helping people. And even during COVID, camping bathrooms have been closed. A lot of the camping restrooms are closed as well.
Yep.
So,
and I'll be honest with you, though, I was going into the camping restrooms before then, and I don't want to be in many of them. Even before COVID.
Well, there you go.
They can be pretty gross.
Doris is here in the chat, and Doris is saying, hey, Tambi and Cressa, I love this idea. And then Gina is letting Doris know that she just bought it. So that's so wonderful. We have people that come, here back again and again with us. So Doris is one of our Sway TV viewers. So if you guys are just tuning in, I am talking to Cressa Peterson. She is the inventor of the shower toga as featured on Shark Tank. And yes, I'm just getting a word from my producer that we would like to give away a shower toga on us from someone there. Yeah, woohoo! This is a shower. a shower toga party. There you go. We're gonna give one of these away. So if everyone in the chat wants to let me know, we're gonna write everyone's name down. This is what we do. We have this bucket, and we'll pull a name out, and then we will order one and send it right to the person. Thanks to Amazon. It's easy. It's super easy. Yes.
I love that.
Yes. Well, we think you're wonderful. So let me start writing some names down here. I know there were like a lot of people here in the chat. So we have
Doris.
We have Gina.
Can't forget Doris.
And Doris.
Gina.
And what about Aaron? Aaron's in Ireland. Doris. We have Aaron. We gotcha.
Mark.
Aaron. Right, Mark. Anyone else? Write your names there in the chat, guys, and we're gonna enter you into the giveaway for a shower toga. This is so great, and we're so happy to have you here with us. By the way, when you got up for a second to go get your Amazon products, I saw the beautiful view behind you. It was incredible. I'm so envious and jealous.
You know what's funny is I don't get to enjoy it near as much as I would like to. I'm honestly, I work so much.
I know, but it's so important. It's so important to get out there and get out there, be in nature, especially now with the summer coming up. A lot of people are going to take road trips, and this is such a great thing to keep in your car. I mean, look how small. By the way, this is what it looks like, everyone. It's a tiny little bag. What does it weigh? 5 ounces? It's like nothing. It takes up no space.
Right.
It's lightweight. You throw it there in your backpack or in your car, and it's super duper easy. So we have
and people are always
Scott.
So surprised at how durable it is. They get it and they go, how is this so strong and durable and long lasting? This is I know this is my one from my Kickstarter because it's a different logo. So we used to have a little turtle on there. We don't really use that anymore. This one is 3 years old, and we have used this one like crazy. So they just, people are always surprised at, oh my gosh, it's so light, but how is it so durable? And that's that recipe I was telling you about where I tested things for countless different tests and tensile strength and water resistancy. And so there's a lot of science and a lot of thought that has gone into my shower toga.
We have a really good question here in the chat. Aaron is asking, how do you roll it back up? Can you show us the easiest way? Because the pouch that it comes in is very small. How do you roll it back up so you can get it in here?
Okay, let me show you. That is such a good question, though. I just roll it in half. Go in half again. Go in thirds, like this. See what I'm doing here? Half again. Roll, 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 like this. There's your pouch. Push it up against your chest. Put your little toggles in.
And voila, look at that.
Yep.
You make it look so
very,
easy.
very easily. It is, and it's funny, it really is though. And then you just take it when you want to use it and yank that baby out and you're good to go.
Well, Gina
It's
says
so easy.
Gina says you're the expert. You make it look easy. She hopes she can do it. You'll be able to figure it out, Gina.
Promise.
Practice.
Gina,
and then
you got this. I promise.
You got this, Gina. And then it's so small, compact. You just toss this in your car, and if you're going to go backpacking, you could just throw this in your backpack.
Yes.
It's super duper easy.
Yeah.
So he says, OMG,
Yes.
easier than expected. Absolutely. Pudgy's here in the chat. Pudgy's in Oregon, Cressa. He's also really into nature. I know Oregon is so gorgeous.
Oregon.
I know.
So beautiful in Oregon. Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. Oh, look at me. I'm complaining. I'm like, Oregon. Oh, it's so beautiful there. I've got this beautiful view behind me.
I
but
get
you know,
to go
you're
to
right,
Big Bear,
Candy. It's
so
perfect.
I know.
Yeah, it's perfect for like a bug out bag. We have customers
perfect
that
for a bug
have
out
bought
bag.
so many different, they've been repeat customers. They keep one in each car. I mean, I'll tell you this quick, funny little story. I actually got an email about 6 months ago now. There was a pile up in Atlanta, and a customer emailed us just as she goes, I just thought y'all would get a kick out of this. There was a pile up on like an overstate in Atlanta. They were stuck there for like 8 hours. I don't know if a tanker or something, but they couldn't get in and they couldn't get out, right?
Right.
She had to pee. And she's on the overstate. She goes, I had my shower toga in my car and I just got out of my car and I peed and I got back in my car. She goes, I have never been so thankful for your product in my
love
life. And I
it.
thought,
That's
well, there you
awesome.
go.
Cressa,
another
that's
use.
awesome.
I just thought that was so cute that she shared that with us.
That's so awesome. Well, let's see. We have lots of great stuff here in the chat. People are loving this. Gina says this is the best product that I featured, which is so great. And this is such a great
Thank
idea.
you, Gina.
I've been
what a
taking
compliment.
names. And Scott also says that this is a great idea. Scott, where are you watching from? Let us know, Scott, where you're watching from. And Scott, oh, this is wonderful. Scott, who just joined us, he says, an EMT firefighter, and it would be perfect in my car. Love that.
Yay.
Where do you live, Scott? Where are you
love
watching
you
us
all.
from?
We love you.
We love that,
We love
Scott.
you,
And
Scott.
thank you. By the way, thank you for all you do. I just want to say that. So important to thank all our, firefighters, our frontline workers for everything they're doing, especially during this time. He's watching from Maine.
Oh,
And
Maine's beautiful
very
too.
cool. That's so great. I love this. We are, swaying all over the world here, which is so great about Amazon Live, that we can be here live and just unite people from all over, and they can ask questions here in the chat. This is so great. So,
Big time.
Tambi, if
Big
you call
time.
up, oh my God. Gina says, wow. Gina, who bought one, says, Tambi, if you call out my name, give it to Scott. What? Kate.
She doesn't. No, she doesn't need to do that. She doesn't need to do that.
Kate
Tambi,
was the one.
you get Scott's information, and we'll take care of Scott. You just get it to me.
All right. Well, it's his wife that's watching. His wife. Oh, it's his wife, Kate. Okay. Kate is the firefighter then, or Scott? Scott is the Amazon sign-in name, but it's Kate. So, sending hearts. We're gonna make sure that we're gonna give you an email address.
Thank
Scott, Kate, and Chris is going to take care of you anyway. Very sweet.
Yes.
That's so wonderful.
Absolutely.
So if you guys are just tuning in, I have Cressa Peterson here. She is the inventor of the shower toga as featured on Shark Tank. She was on season 10. She did a deal with Mark Cuban, and this is so cool that you're here with us. And we now have Louie here in the house, so we're going to enter Louie into the giveaway. Hi.
Yes.
And if anyone wants to send someone into the giveaway, we're going to give you another entry for sending someone over. How about that?
What a great idea.
They're both, okay, so Scott and Kate are both firefighters, husband and wife firefighters.
Wow, what a team duo. Oh my word. Amazing.
And
yeah.
they say thank you. Amazing. I know.
amazing.
Really, this is such great stuff. So while we are talking about this, we want to remind everybody that it is for sale. It's there in the carousel. There's a carousel connected to the show with 40 products, but we are featuring Shower Toga the entire time. So great item. And let's see, amazing, says Gina, and we put an email address up there for you, Scott and Kate. Send us an email to hello@shopswaytv.com, and we'll get the information to you.
After the stream, I want her to call and tell us more about what she does.
Oh, okay. So Kate, we want you to call in. We're also going to give you a number at the end of the stream, and then you can call in when Cressa leaves, and we're going to talk to her a little bit more about what she does. Yes. It's so important that we honor these people. They, especially, well, first of all, always, but even extra special during this time. So thank you for everything that you do. I mean, honestly, we couldn't do this without everyone's help like that. So amazing. Let's see.
I think that obviously I hope that everybody appreciates all of our healthcare workers and first responders. But I also think that, if you ever looked for any kind of little teeny tiny silver lining to this absolutely horrific situation we've all been going through, I hope that it's that our heroes are a little more appreciated than, maybe they felt that they were before.
Well, I agree, and Scott and Kate say they love what they do. So thank you both, and thank you to all the frontline emergency workers, fighter workers. We really appreciate all of that. So someone is asking, they want to watch your episode. Can you tell us, I know you were season 10, what episode number?
You know, I should know this. Isn't that horrible? I know, I should know this. I think it's episode 1014. But there was some issue with that because at some point it was going to be 1014 and then it was 1016. So I know that sounds crazy that I don't recall which one it was. But if you do, I know that it's on Hulu. And if they just do a Google search for Shower Toga Shark Tank season 10, it should give you the episode.
I
wish I was able.
I watched it. I don't remember the number. But by the way, you can actually rent all the episodes on Amazon. And Hulu, I think, goes up to season 8, and then they go to 12. For some reason, there's a gap. So I'm not sure why.
That's amazing. I didn't even know that, Tamby.
Yes.
I'm glad you threw that out there.
They have them for rent
I'm
on
glad you
on
threw that
Amazon.
out there.
Yeah, so we can...
We were on a season with another company. So if they're looking through it, it'll say, Shower Toga. It'll also say Zookie's Cookies, which is puppy cookies, mixed for puppy cookies. And then a hair curling item. And if they see like a little blip in there with a guy that has pigtails and a pink tutu, they know they're in the right place. That's my husband.
Well, I was trying to look it up here because I forgot also which season it was. But I love that you had your whole family was there with you. It was so great. Episode 14, you were right. We just looked it up. So yes, woohoo! Season 10, episode
job, Tammy.
14, and Louie has it up there also. You're so great. Love that. We have some help there in the chat. So thank you for that. Does anyone else want to enter our giveaway? We are going to give away a shower toga here in stream. So please enter in the chat. Let us know. Give us your name, and we're going to enter you. We have a nice giveaway here. So keep it coming, you guys. And let us know if there's anyone else that wants to enter the giveaway. And I entered Brianne. Thank you, Rosalinda. We have a lot of people in the chat that come back. So they help me, they keep up with, because sometimes it goes by fast. Oh, so Rosalinda referred Brianne. So Rosalinda gets another entry. If anybody refers somebody over, they get a bonus entry. So we have Sap here. So that's all you need to do, Sap. That's all you need to do to enter. Hit the follow button. So if you guys are just tuning in and you're new to Sway TV and you want to enter, like Sap is just here, there's a follow button. So if you're on your computer, you're going to see a follow button on the upper left. And if you're on your mobile device, it will be on the lower right. Just hit that, hover your finger over, and then I'll see that you're following. So Sap, you can do that. And then I will enter you. Perfect. Sap just started following, SAPP. Exclamation point. Where are you watching us from? And Jay Sarmento just started also, or JS Armento. Thank you guys. Love the love here. I know that Cressa loves the love too, and we're gonna enter Jay Sarmento. Awesome. Where are you guys watching from? Scott just started following, Scott and Kate. So thank you so much.
Good.
You guys are already entered. And Sap and I forgot how to say his name there. Where are you guys watching from? Jay Sarmento. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Where are you guys watching from? The phone. Oh, I meant like a city or a state, but that's cool. Where are you and your phone?
That's hilarious.
I know, right?
It.
That's hilarious. Very funny. Louis says we are Tamby's virtual swayers. Here to help and have fun. So absolutely, we appreciate that. I have my backup team here. This is so awesome.
Oh yeah, Tamby, you're the queen of sway, girl.
Thank you. Well, you actually are so awesome for being here. So I thank you for being here with me. You make it awesome. It's people like you, our guests, and our viewers. They all help make this so awesome. It's a team effort here. It's all our Sway family. So thank you to everybody. Rosalinda says, you look so comfortable and beautiful, Cressa. She
Oh.
loves your cabizo, very beautiful.
Thank you. That's so sweet.
Yes, it
Thank
is
you.
beautiful. I'm so jealous that you have that beautiful view up here. So, anyone else want to enter the giveaway? Do we want to set a time limit? Maybe 5 more minutes? We're going to set 5 more minutes. If anyone else wants to enter the giveaway, let us know in the chat. Please hit that follow button. Follow Sway TV. It'll be on the upper left. It says follow. If you're on the computer, on the phone, it's lower right. I'll see you're following, and I'm going to enter you. We're going to give away, courtesy of Sway TV, we will give this away. Support you and your business, Cressa, because you are amazing.
That's so nice of you.
Yes, amazing.
Thank you.
And I want to have you back here because I want to do outside with you. I want to, wear it with you. So
Absolutely. We're going to do it where we're together and we're in this, beautiful studio situation, and I can kind of show you how to do it. We can even take a shower, Tammy.
I would
we
love
can literally
that.
take a shower.
We're gonna have a shower
We're gonna
toga
take a shower.
partay here at Sway. See, I call this the
Exactly.
Tambe partay. When you're here, we're gonna have the shower toga partay.
Heck yes, we are. We're gonna grab either a sparkling water or a cocktail and sit out there and have our shower toga partay and answer questions and pull in your whole Sway family.
A toga partay is what Gina says. It has to be sparkling water here, but that's fine with me.
Absolutely.
So let's see. So in the meantime, anybody else want to enter? We're going to do about 2-3 more minutes. Then we're going to call out a name. And then I want to put this on so we can put them on together, at least virtually here, right? We could do it that way. And then next time in person. Now, I'm not as secure as you. I need the little security strap.
I got you.
I
got you, girl. You're
pro.
fine. I got
You're
you.
a pro. But it's been so awesome having you here. And again, I want to thank you, Cressa Peterson, season 10. Episode 14. Check out her episode on Shark Tank. She's did a deal with Mark Cuban, so it's so cool that we have you here, and this is available on Amazon. So for everyone else who doesn't win, you can buy this. There is a shopping carousel connected to this interview. You can just click on it, super easy, and we make it very easy for you. Yes, it's a click and that's it. It takes you right to your checkout, and it's right here. That's the beauty of the Amazon Live, and we can feature your product. We are featuring the shower toga the entire time. For the entire stream, it's in the first position there in the carousel. All you need to do is click and you'll go right to it. We have Johnny Kong here. Johnny, we're gonna enter you. Johnny's another one of our Sway TV viewers, so we are gonna give away a shower toga in stream in a few minutes. So say hi to Johnny. Johnny, I think is in North Carolina, is that right? I think he's in NC over there on the East Coast. And
not far from our house in Atlanta.
That's right. I have family in Atlanta. My brother lives in Atlanta, and we go there regularly to visit. Of course, not in the last year, but we have Mrs. USMC. We're going to enter you. And Jennifer.
Hello.
Jennifer is also in the chat. Jennifer was sent by Gina. So Gina is going to get another entry for Jennifer
You
L.
go, Gina. Hi,
You
Jennifer.
go, Gina. Say hello to Cressa. Cressa is the inventor of the shower toga. Gina, we're giving you another one. And, Johnny's NYC. That's right, New York City. We got New York City in the house. Where are you watching from, Jennifer? And where are you watching from, Mrs. UCMC? Let us know. And we got you exploring Pudgy. He's in Oregon. Isn't this awesome? People are here from all over.
Love it so much.
All right.
I love it. I just love it.
It's so great.
It's so cool.
Isn't this a great platform here on Amazon Live? This is your first time doing this. Isn't it amazing?
It is. And I've watched your show before,
You
and so
came
it's
on
kind
with
of
Clay.
it feels
That's right.
but it feels surreal, like to be your guest. So it's very cool.
Well, it's great, and people can ask you questions directly to you, and we could do the giveaway. I mean, it's interactive, and that is such a unique feature about this whole thing. Gina says Jennifer's watching from down the street. LOL. Oh my God, that is so funny. That is so funny. And Sap, with the exclamation point, she, I'm not sure, Sap is in Cali. So welcome to Sway TV. Thank you for following also. We so appreciate that. So let's see here. I think we're good to go. Southern Cali. We also have Mrs. USMC here. So everybody.
Ask Mrs. USMC if that's
Okay.
related to the United States Military Corps. Is her USMC a relation to the United States Military Corps?
Mrs. USMC, is your name there a relation to the United States Military Corps? Let us know. Wondering.
Just curious.
All right, so we're gonna mix it up. And how about you? You want to tell me which one to pick? Like, what if I say, like,
Go for it. Nope,
Gina's
just
dad
right there.
was a U.S. Marine.
Okay, that's awesome.
All right, so do you want me to pick like this? Do you want to tell
Right
me?
that one.
This one?
That one's it.
She wants
That's
me.
it.
She wants me to pick this one. Aaron
That's
says
it.
Aaron sent me. That's very funny. Well, we're good to go. All right. So the winner of a shower toga is da 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 da. We do the drum roll. Rosalinda. I can't even make it up. She won something yesterday. That's so cool. She's got the luck.
awesome.
She's got the luck of the Irish. So that's so awesome. And Rosalinda, you know what to do. We have an email address that you can send to hello@swaytv.com. But I think we have your address already. So woo! And
Congratulations, Rosalinda.
Congratulations, Rosalinda. Rosalinda is a mom with 6 kids. So, yes. I know, right?
Amazing person. Oh my goodness. Oh boy, is she going to get lots of use out of that shower toga.
Absolutely.
All those kids cleaning up after events. Oh my goodness, she's going to just love this. I'm so happy for you, Rosalinda.
And you can have some privacy if you're at the beach with your kids now. So this is a great thing. And then again, you guys, it's available in the carousel. So just reminding everybody, it's one easy click there. It is attached to this stream. So I'm going to try to put this on now. I may not be as graceful as you. Perhaps we can do it together. Should we try it together?
Let's do it together.
All right,
Okay,
I'm on a couch, though. I don't have, like, the ability to stand up like you do. Look how gorgeous.
That's okay.
This is so gorgeous
Do
where
you
you
have-
are.
Do you have the ability to step into it, or do you need to put it over your head?
No, I'm stepping into it. I'm sitting at a couch here at the studio, so I'm going to
Hey, make sure your logo's on the bottom. Okay.
The logo
Good
is
girl.
on the bottom. And make
Okay,
sure
now-
the security straps need to be in the front.
Yep. Tighten your toggle. We're not going to make you put it underneath your shirt because you probably have on a lapel mic.
Actually,
go.
I have the headset in, so I'm just gonna leave my shirt on for this time. But next time you come, we're gonna do it outside together. All
Or
right.
I'll do it here. See?
I'm gonna let you do
Ta-da.
it.
Now
Hold on.
put-
I'm gonna switch
now-
to you.
no. There you go. Ta-da. Now you go ahead and you can just put it over your chest, Tambi, and tighten it right there in the center.
All right.
Tighten
So,
it right in the center there.
and then you bring this down so it's nice and tight here.
Yep. Tighten that, and then take this one and put it behind your head and tighten that one.
And I just want to let everybody know that it does feel really secure. It tightens really well.
It does.
Abby is in the chat. Abby goes camping. Abby, you need this to go camping. This is so awesome. You can change your clothes in privacy when you put this on. So
Exactly.
bummer she missed the giveaway because I know she's an avid camper. She's just planning a
Well,
trip. All right.
But at least you still have it up in the carousel so they can find it easily, Tambi, through your Sway TV Amazon Live.
Absolutely. And Scott and Kate, who are the firefighters in Maine, they're saying this would be super amazing on a fire scene. And Abby says, how cool, perfect for camping. This is perfect for camping. So if I didn't have a headset on here to hear the Zoom, I would be able to pull this shirt down underneath me. But we're going to do that. We're going to have you back. Yeah. We're going to have you back.
I love that.
But it's super duper easy. Well, actually, I could take it out for a second. I could take this out for 1 second, and I could do it, and then we can
Put it
sit
up
here.
underneath your shirt. It goes underneath your shirt. Take the toggle off.
I'll take the toggle off. All
Off
right.
the top of your head. Now just keep this tightened and put it underneath your breasts.
This
Pull it down. Now
right?
just take
Yes, ma'am.
the shower toga itself and pull it up underneath it. Take your shirt, put your shirt over the top of it. You're gonna take your shower toga
Oh,
and
I
put
see.
it underneath your
All right,
shirt.
So I'm gonna take out my headset for just a second so I can do this. Okay.
Yep.
So I won't hear you for 1 minute. Okay.
Okay.
This is so cool.
There you go.
Oh my God, I'm so nervous. All right, and then this goes over my neck. She's clapping. She's clapping at me. She's clapping. And then I'm gonna tie this because I'm not as secure as she is. She doesn't even use it. She's a pro. All right, I'm gonna put this back in here. All right, how did I do? How did I do?
You look so cute.
I love it. I'm ready to go to the Emmys. This is so awesome. It was so easy. And again,
Yeah,
I like
it's super easy.
having the security. I know you're a pro, you don't need this, but Pudgy says this was the best video ever.
Isn't it? I mean,
It's
how
great.
often do we take our clothes off on live TV and yet no one even notices or cares because you have a shower toga?
Amazing. Live TV, you guys, and we are disrobing underneath the shower toga. It is all secure. It is all good. Nando says I'm the boss. Thank you, Nando. Appreciate that. Gina says toga. Oh my God. Tambi, I would never do it live, says Aaron. Well, you know what? I just did it, and I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it outside next time so you can get the whole effect, but not bad for being in the studio, right?
Oh, no, Tambi, you killed it. You're an adventurer, but you see how easy that was.
So,
It's so easy.
I'm keeping this in my car. This is a must-have. If you guys
Right.
are taking road trips this summer with your kids, a lot of people are going to
Yes.
be doing camping trips this summer and not getting on planes, you know?
Exactly.
This is a
And
must-have.
there's-
You can have some privacy.
Yes. There's no better feeling than leaving the beach completely clean, all sand removed from all areas. And, you know, and instead of going back to your condo or your hotel, if you're on a beach vacation, you're so clean. And then you could just go straight to go get dinner. It's such a lifesaver in those situations as well.
Absolutely. And you can sit in your car in this. It's amazing.
Totally.
So,
Totally.
okay, so Pudgy, you tuned in late. He's asking if there's a guy version. This is a unisex version. For a guy, you wear it at your waist.
That's exactly right. Pudgy, this is the exact same shower toga. They are unisex. And I will show you very, very quickly, Pudgy, how you're going to wear it as a guy. It's so much easier for you men. Seems like everything's easier for you men. So for a guy, it is absolutely the same situation, but you're going to take it, put it on over your pants. And then, Pudgy, when you reach through your side panels, which are private, but they reach all the way through, you take off your shorts and your underwear, your bathing suit, and then you shower off with it on. And you just kind of like open up the sides and then shower down here, take your soap, wash off your body in here, just like you normally would if you didn't even have this on. You dry off the exact same way, put it under here, dry off, take your shorts, step into them, reach through. Your side openings are your best friend. Pull your shorts up. That is the guy version. And as you can see, there's so much room in here. That's why we talk about it being incredibly friendly for all different shapes and sizes. So it's unisex. It's the same for men and women.
Amazing, Cressa. And it has cutouts so you can wash yourself. If you're a woman, you do it here. A guy,
Correct.
down there. It comes with the little
Exactly.
soap. It comes with the little soap there in the in the pocket.
Yep.
So
Yep.
super easy, and then it folds up into this tiny little bag. It is so easy. So let's see. Pudgy
Yes.
says, "Okay, sounds good. I need one for my car because I explore in the woods a lot, but I'm a big guy." Well,
Right.
one size fits all, Pudgy. One size fits all, and it's expandable, as I mentioned. And for you who lives in Oregon, out there exploring in nature, this is such a great thing. So everybody can get this for their car, to take it with you, and you can, if you're going out exploring, you just throw this into your backpack. It is super small and super light. This is brilliant. Brilliant, says Erin. One size fits all. This is brilliant. And again,
Thank you. And it's also, it's really good. I wanted to mention to Pudgy, he says he kind of does a lot of outdoor hiking. Another thing that we have found during Spartan races that the EMTs are using shower togas for are people that run into poison oak and poison ivy, and they come in and they're having reactions. This way you're able to, if you're out on a hike and you get exposed to a plant that maybe bothers you, you're also able to get completely cleaned up from that toxin.
That's a good point. And he's asking, do you think you would come up with a thermal one? A thermal shower toga?
This actually is like Pudgy, you came in a little bit late, but this is actually a replacement when used dry, not when used wet, but when used dry. This silver coating is actually a replacement for a space mylar blanket. So let's say you're in very, very cold conditions. That may not be the best time to get naked outside and to take a shower, but it is the absolute perfect time to take your shower toga and put it on over your clothing, and it works as a hands-free mylar blanket replacement. It actually keeps you much warmer than the mylar space blankets. We are just finishing up the analysis and the data on that so that we can have a legal representation on the warmth factor for it. But a lot of people that do hike throughs, they use them and actually wear them over their thermal underwear and underneath their sleeping bags.
Amazing.
And it really helps to
there
keep
are
you warm.
so many uses
So
for
he's
this.
right.
It's incredible. So
Yes.
not only is it
There
for
are.
changing in private, but it's a thermal blanket. It can be the bag. When you're done, you put your wet clothes in it. This is
Exactly.
genius. So Aaron's asking me if I would fold it because he wants to see how it is for someone their first time to do it. So while I'm doing that,
Go for it,
will
Tammy.
you put yours back on so we can? I want to like see a photo of us together here in both. Yeah. So you change, and I'm gonna fold it up. And here, I'm gonna let Cressa change for you, and I'm gonna take a new one out of the bag for you, Aaron, and then we'll come back in a second. All right.
I'm putting it over my neck just for you, Tammy.
Then we look purdy together. We have matching.
That's right. That's right. So then,
Alright, there we go.
I'll show again.
All
how
right, I gotta
we reach
like
through.
see us both together here.
There we are.
Love it. We have a shower toga party here right at Sway TV. I love it. All right, so I got a fresh one out of the bag while you were changing, and Aaron wants to see how difficult it is or easy it is, shall I say, for someone unfamiliar to fold it. So I have a fresh one out of the bag.
Okay.
You can talk me through it if I'm doing anything wrong. But
You can
fold it in half.
just keep folding. Just keep folding.
Keep folding in
And
half.
fold in like 3 parts there if you want. 2 parts, 3 parts.
I'm gonna fold it like
it's
this
so easy.
and then roll it. Roll it at the end.
Just
All right,
roll
so
her up.
Aaron, you just keep rolling it. But what I did was I made it about the same height as the pouch. By the same
Right.
height as. Oh, and I'm gonna take the soap out. It comes with the soap. Reminding everybody, it comes with the soap in case you forget yours. I love that. It comes
Right.
with the soap. That was really cute. When I first opened it for the first time, I saw that. So I'm just going to roll it like this. And it's
That's it.
super easy.
And then you just stuff it in your bag.
And then you
And you can kind of squish it in there.
just squish
Just
it in
squish
the bag.
it on in there.
Oh, it's really
it on in
easy,
and just-
Erin. It's so easy. I just
Yeah.
did it myself for the first time, and it is really the first time. I never put it back in the bag. I opened one. It is reusable.
No.
It's reusable.
Yep.
Johnny's asking if it's reusable. Yes, many times.
Oh,
and you
forever.
can wash
They
it.
last forever.
Here you go. Ta-da! Back in the bag. First time. How's that, Erin? Woo! Not bad.
Good job, Tammy.
Thank you,
Nailed
Cressa.
it. And
Thank
good
you.
question, Erin. Good
It is a good
Erin.
question, and that's Erin watching from Ireland was asking that.
Yeah.
And Johnny's asking if it is reusable. I just mentioned it is reusable, but you told me at the start of the interview that you can machine wash this. So this can go
Yes.
in the machine, not the dryer.
No, you don't want to put it in the dryer, but you're going to find that there would be no need to put it in the dryer. You're going to take it, you can put it in the washing machine. What we do recommend is that, like this one, to answer his question, is actually 3 years old. This one has been used hundreds and hundreds of times. So that kind of just goes to show you. And I know how, like, this was our very first logo from our Kickstarter. So we used it as a demo at all of our different events. But what you're going to do is when you put it in the washing machine, either just what you want to do is make sure when you put it in the washing machine that your toggle isn't like this. Okay, open it up so that your toggle is like not hanging everywhere, okay? Or you can take it and put it in a lingerie bag and throw it in the washing machine.
Right.
It's only if you have an agitator. If you don't have an agitator, then you don't have to worry about it. But you just throw it in the washing machine. You can use any kind of Tide, any kind of laundry soap with it, doesn't matter. Take it out, shake it out, hang it up for a couple of seconds, and then once it's dry, you just wrap it back up and put it back in your little mesh bag for transport to the next adventure.
So super easy. AP asks if I'm wearing one. If you're just tuning in, yes, I am wearing the shower toga. We are both wearing them. We are both modeling and wearing the shower togas. It is a toga shower. Wait, it's a shower toga party.
Shower toga party.
Shower toga party here right at Sway TV. This is so awesome. And we have another question. Is it reversible? Can you use the non-foil side, the non-silver
You
side?
don't need to. I mean, it's really not. And the reason why is because you have your pocket on the outside here that's going to hold your soap. Okay, so, and then you don't really want it to be reversible because of the way that your privacy panels are sewn into the side here. So when you reach all the way through, you know, you're reaching through underneath.
Right.
You could still do that if you reversed it, but you're not going to have that privacy panel that's going to protect it from gapping. And you really do want to have the silver coating on the outside, especially when you're using it for any kind of thermal blanket or Mylar space blanket replacement, because that thermal quality is going to come from a little bit of this metallic that is actually put onto the outside of our product.
Amazing. Well, this has been so much fun having you here. Let's see.
It's been a blast.
Pudgy says, I'm going to buy one later. He's broke now. Or, well, maybe you'll... Maybe we'll do another giveaway at some point. Who knows? But it looks like a metallic dress, and you can wear this.
Yes.
You can actually sit in your car. You could just throw on your flip-flops and drive home like this. It's amazing.
Well, we actually, and we do have clients who have even, you know, I mean, it does the full gamut of, you know, professional athletes, even to the point of people that are taking care of patients in situations where they may drive them to the store. And you know, there's a reality to that. Sometimes they soil themselves. And so we actually have a lot of shower togas that are used in the healthcare industry as a way for them to get somebody out of their dirty clothes if they happen to have an accident out in public situations. And we have found that that's actually a very, very large need as well.
Absolutely. I understand that. So this is really amazing how you're helping people also. So really amazing. Your whole entire journey.
It's an honor.
Yeah, I mean, I think when you came up with this idea, you didn't, you know, you weren't even seeing that it was before COVID. So who knew about that and these other uses that are now coming. So really, thank you.
That's
this is really, you are amazing. Anthony, who's just joining us, says, what a genius invention. And
Oh, thank you so much, Anthony.
yes, and Erin's loving that the beach was there behind you for the interview, which is so nice. She planned that. I'm so jealous. I'm watching your hair blow. I want to be there with you. Look, now I see the sun is hitting your arm. It looks so beautiful. She's there, the magic
Got
hour.
my iced tea.
Oh,
I'm sitting on
so
the beach
jealous. I'm so
with
jealous.
my lemon tea
So-
and the wind.
We have some people tuning in. If you wouldn't mind staying with us just for a few more minutes, because AP is just joining us and he's asking, how did
Sure.
you create this? So I know we talked about you came up with a prototype at the beginning, but how did you go from that to this?
Okay, so do you guys want to see my my first shower toga?
Yeah, show us.
Say yes.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So
I say yes for everyone.
Right. Okay. So what I did, because like I said in the beginning, I did not invent this product in the beginning to sell. As I mentioned to Tambi, I imported horses from Europe for show jumping. So inventing a product was way outside of my hula hoop. And it's one of the things I talk about when I do speeches and I do talks and I, discuss with other entrepreneurs their journey, is I kind of always like people to know that if I can do it, you can do it, as long as you believe in what you're doing. And I really do feel like I'm proof positive of that, because I had zero experience. I just kept taking it little baby steps at a time, and I believed in it so wholeheartly. But to back up to that, when I first made one, it was really just for me. So I went down to the store, and the only fabric I could find that was water resistant was diaper cover material.
Oh, wow.
And diaper cover material has little baby forest animals all over it. So this is actually my very first prototype that was just for me. It doesn't work very well because it was never intended to be a product. But I had the elastic has fallen off of this by now. Believe it or not, I went and took a sewing class in downtown Main Street, Woodstock, because I didn't know how to sew two pieces of fabric together. And I'm in there with these women who are like sewing these beautiful like baptism gowns. And I'm like, I can't sew this diaper cover material together. So I did that. So this was my very first little prototype. And I had grown men doing Spartan racing going, can I borrow that thing, Cressa? And then all of a sudden I'm like, that thing is gone. And I went, you know what? I have an idea here, but this isn't it. Like, I knew this wasn't the answer. But that's how I started the journey. And then I figured out the answer and then did the patenting process. But this was my beginning journey. Little forest animals.
I love that, and I'm so happy you have that there to show us all. And was Shower Toga the first name you came up with, or did you have other names that you were, that were in the hat there?
No, and it's funny, the first name we came up with was actually my name, and nobody liked it, and I agree. But like I told you in the beginning, the first logo we had was a turtle, and the reason for that was, there's my little turtle. The reason for that is it's because you have like a shell, like you're a turtle, and this is like your shell. Mm-hmm. So we were going to call it turtle toga. And then everybody was like, I was the only one that liked that. Now I'm so glad we didn't do that. And then when it came down to doing all the trademark and the copywriting and everything, my whole family was like, Mom, you're the only one that likes turtle toga. It doesn't tell anybody what it does, and it sounds kind of odd. And so really it was my husband and my kids that said, it needs to say something about showering. And so that's when they kind of came up with Shower Toga, and I thought, fine, I'll just agree to that. And like now, of course, I'm like so glad we did that.
It's a perfect name, Cressa. It's a perfect name. So you have a website. People are asking how to find you. So it's showertoga.com for the website.
Correct.
And what's your Instagram? If you want to share that, go ahead.
Instagram is shower_toga. Facebook is Shower Toga. Mm-hmm. Twitter is @ShowerToga. On LinkedIn, I'm under Cressa Peterson. And I will say, like on YouTube, if you YouTube Shower Toga, we probably have, I'd say 50 different videos of different ways of using shower toga on Amazon. You can also see a ton of information, videos. If you click on the link that Tambi and Sway TV have up, there's also videos right there that you can watch, and a lot of information right there on Amazon.
Absolutely. So let's sway over to the carousel one last time. I'm going to show everybody where they can find Shower Toga here on Amazon. It is here in the carousel. You can put in Shower Toga into the search bar, but we have it right here. If you want to purchase it today, it is available right here in our carousel that is connected to this interview. Shower Toga anywhere, shower curtain, RV camping, shower marathons, mud races, just add soap and water. It actually does come with the soap, and it's an Amazon choice item. It's right there in the carousel. So if you guys want to get this, it is a great item, and it is reusable forever. So it's
For so long.
for so long. It's reusable forever. So this has been so much fun, Cressa. I had so much fun. I hope you'll come back. And next time we would love to have you here
every day.
Yes, we would love to have you here in person next time. We've had a blast with you. Let's see. Aaron is following you. He's saying he also subscribed to your YouTube. You have lots of new followers, lots of new fans. I hope we educated people today. That's been so wonderful about having you here. The founder, the inventor, is to educate everybody who didn't know about this, who didn't even know this existed. So that,
Exactly.
yeah, it's been really wonderful, and I'm so glad that you're going to come back and be here with us again. We would love to have you back. So one last question for you before we say goodbye. Where do you see yourself in 5-10 years from now?
I see myself being way, way more involved in the healthcare and disaster relief aspect of Shower Toga. I'm really very passionate about that aspect of usage for Shower Toga, because health and hygiene is actually the #1 killer during natural disasters, not actually the natural disaster. I'm also have been working for quite some time on getting shower togas into the hands of the homeless community to help them change and get cleaned up.
Cressa, you are like an angel. Wow.
That's what I want to see. But I'll tell you, Tambi, unfortunately, that is a lot harder than people think it is. I have been working on that for quite some time and trying to find the right organization that is actually an upstanding organization. There's a lot more red tape behind the scenes than I would have imagined in helping the homeless community. So I'm actively looking with my team and with my team at Mark Cuban into the different ways that we can try to get shower togas into the hands of people that need to go out and do job interviews and things of that nature. So we're trying to kind of come up with eventually some sort of maybe like buy one, give one campaign.
Amazing.
But it's harder than you would think. So we are working on that. And that's where I see things going in the future. I picture myself going down to Huntington Beach and seeing, people at the showers in shower togas, and it's just a perfectly normal, common thing. When in fact, I saw somebody at San Clemente Beach about 2 months ago in a shower toga, and I had to go up to her and tell her, I invented that, thank you. And she was like, this is the greatest thing I ever, like that just makes me so excited. So I see it just becoming more of a household name, and people know that, hey, you can go out for your sweaty, dirty, sandy activity. The kids can go to a baseball, a football practice, and you can get them changed up and cleaned up right at the car. And it's just more of a very common household name. But the passion is definitely in the how it can give back and actually help people stay clean and safe.
Well, you're amazing. You have lots of compliments here in the chat. People are saying you're amazing. You're so kind. You're an angel. People love having you here. So we're going to have her back again for sure. And this has, again, been so wonderful. So I also want to make sure that Scott and Kate, that they have our email address. We want to put that up there again in the chat.
They're going to call in. And after the stream here, they're going to call in, right?
Oh, but we're going to end this one and.
You're going to end the stream?
Oh, why? We want to say goodbye and have them call right into this one? All right. So we're going to say goodbye to you, and then we're going to flash a number, and if Scott, Kate want to call in, we can actually have you call in and chat here with us live on Sway TV. Well, do you have